Okay, I've got a big problem in the polytunnel. Well, actually, it's quite a little problem in the polytunnel, but it's putting me off. So as you can see, we've got loads of greens ready in the polytunnel. We've got some clover growing as well. But there's one thing that's really putting me off, and there's lots of holes about, and so I set up a game camera to see what was creating them. I kind of knew in my heart what it was already. Part of me was hoping it was rabbits that got in here somehow. But let me show you what it actually is. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to get rid of these. I don't want rats in the polytunnel. It puts me off eating the food. You know, they bring disease and other stuff. They're not a nice animal to have around food. They've also eaten lots of stuff. So I mean, last year they ate my parsnips and my carrots out in the garden. The chickens are all on treadle feeders now, and I've got one pen left to put over to a treadle feeder, so I'm going to buy that this week. And so I'm trying to look at other ways that I can kind of reduce their habitat a little bit around the polytunnel. So if they can't get the chicken food, I'm going to move the compost bins, I've got a couple of compost bins right at the bottom of the polytunnel, which is really handy, but obviously isn't ideal as it's providing them with a food source quite close to where we are. The other thing is I'm going to pull out and tidy up the polytunnel. So I'm going to pull out all the tomatoes. It needs doing anyway. It's that time of year. It's getting towards spring. I should have loads of stuff growing. I mean, I have got chard. I've got rocket, things like that growing. But like I said, when you watch a little trail cam of a rat sweeping by it, it really puts you off eating it, or it does me anyway. So I'm going to tidy up this other half of the polytunnel and try and reduce their habitat in here. I've got some plastic down to pull that up so that they've got nowhere to hide underneath it. And then we'll have a look and see how it's going. Okay, one thing I have been thinking that maybe I need to do is to compost my winter kind of veg peelings and stuff somewhere else away from the polytunnel. In the summer stuff rots down pretty quickly, but in the winter veg and, you know, like your potatoes and your carrots and stuff stays pretty edible to a little rat. So I'm wondering if that might be a solution as well. So I'm going to move this over by where I've got my composting toilet. Stuff composting down, and keep this away from here. Move any kind of plastic sheets I've got, which is kind of cover for them, and yeah, tie this area up a bit. Okay, so I've cleaned this out. It shows I shouldn't have left this plastic over winter. It's given them a perfect kind of warm place to hide. So it's my own fault in some respects. You can see there's holes everywhere. They've been having a bit of a field day. So I now need to kind of leave it a few days to settle, kind of reevaluate what I'm going to do and how I'm going to get rid of them, whether I trap them or what I do. So leave in the comments below what you do if you've got rats in the polytunnel, and be interested in having your advice. Thanks for watching.